that down. That's the backlash we've got, but it's working. When I said earlier about tightening the ways down, no, I meant the gib, didn't I? So that's tightened down on there quite nice. So that's all right. Let's bring that up just a little bit. A chip got under the tool bit. We want to come to 1 3/4, don't we? I bet we're nowhere near that. Where are we? Yeah, looks like we got 165 thou, I'd say, still to go. So it's going to be a little while yet. I want to get one continuous smooth cut on here. Then I want to check the diameters at each end of the cut to see how parallel I've got this, because I'm only relying on one and I've eyed that up. I've sighted it against bars down here. So it'll be interesting to see how accurate my eyes are. So what we'll do is go in for another cut. Here's the telling them. So we are at there. We'll do it in millimeters. So that's 47.4. That's 47.1, so I'm 3/10 of a millimetre out. Don't know what that is in thou. No, can't think of it in my head at the moment. But 3/10 of a mil, for what I'm messing around with, and setting that by eye, I don't think that's too bad. Anyway, I'll carry on. We'll come back a bit later when I've done some more. Okay, we're just about to do the chamfer. I came down a little more on that, and I was thinking about it. If I want to be on a 45 degree, that's going to want to be a 1/4 of an inch. If it's 1/4 of an inch from that where we're going to start the chamfer to there, that's going to want to be 1/4 inch the other way as well, isn't it? So that's quite a bit different, isn't it? So if that's at 50, or we'll say 2 inch, it wants to come down to 1.5 inches. I'm not sure I want to take it that far, so I'm down at 164 inches. So 1 inch 640 thou. And we're ready to have a go at the chamfer. We'll just do that by little bits. See how we get on. there's a little bit too much of the wood turner in me. Oh, right. That doesn't look so bad, does it? I think that'll be alright. Now we just want to turn that down to a bit of a taper. So we're still above the 1.5, and it is only a very, if we look at this, that is only a very slight taper, even that one. There's not a lot in it. So we'll take it down to 1.5 down here. I'll set this at an angle for that taper. And we'll see where we go with that. I'll just set up, then we'll... Okay, we're all the way down with the taper. Not quite sure where we are here at the minor diameter. Ooh, spot on 1.5 inches. And what we'll do, we want to mark the 3.5, don't we? We need, let's see where we are there. Ooh. So it wants to be back there somewhere. Okay, so we've got a little bit of work to do still. Okay, I think we can come in there and do that. We'll come back in a bit. Okay, we're there. We're down to the right diameter at 3 inches or 3.5 across there. Well, the right diameter. We're about 25 thou under the 3.5 there. But I think that taper looks okay compared to on there. I think that's a fair match. So what we want to do now, what I'm going to do is just flatten off an area here. So I've got somewhere to put the chamfer. On the other bit, I'll take that down to, I don't know, near enough diameter, and then I'll cut it off with a hacksaw. And then we've got to figure out drilling it. I wonder if it might be better to leave a stub or something on, because I've got to drill it for the spindle to go in. And that spindle is well 16mm, so find something to go in there. We'll figure something, but I want to turn this down, get this ready to start drilling out. I may leave a lump on the end here. We'll see. Anyway, let's start drilling this out. I've squared this up again, or by sight squared. Perhaps I need to think about a different shaped cutter, don't I? I'll have to think about that. Yeah, I'll have to think about a different shaped cutter to get in there to do what I want, and we'll come back.